John Morris was a great composer. His association with Mel Brooks brought him success in the 70s, thanks to soundtracks such as Blazing Saddles, Young Frankenstein, one of his great masterpieces, or Silent Movie, among others. With Brooks as producer, he also created the music for The Elephant Man in 1980, which earned him an Oscar nomination and is another of his wonderful compositions. But after that, he made several films with little success until 2004, when he retired from the audiovisual medium. One of the films of this long period of decline was The Doctor and the Devils, a new Brooks Films production, directed by two-time Oscar-winning cinematographer Freddie Francis, who had worked on The Elephant Man and whom Mel Brooks had hired to reproduce the kind of Hammer Studios films Francis had worked on. But it didn't work. The movie was a resounding failure, both critically and at the box office. John Morris composed an excellent score, but it was completely butchered by a lousy mix that ruined any chance of lifting the movie and giving it dramatic unity. The film, starring Timothy Dalton, Jonathan Pryce, Twiggy, Julian Sands, Patrick Stewart, and Stephen Rea, is based on real events that took place in England and have been made into movies several times. Thieves who supplied cadavers to anatomists when their study was forbidden.
It inhibits the progress of science.
Dr. Rock, do you also admit to condoning the removal of bodies from consecrated earth, and by dissecting them prevent their resurrection, whole and perfect, on Judgment Day?
And when they saw that business was booming, they decided that it was easier for them to murder marginal people than to secretly dig up the dead. The end was the gallows. This is the scene and destination of the main theme that we are going to talk about in this video.
Oh God, I can't see! Oh God, it's suffocate! I believe in God the Father Almighty, Creator of heaven, please take it off, I can't breathe. I can't breathe.
Very briefly, the process of sound mixing is to adjust the existing sound layers in a scene. There are 6 possible elements: dialogue, music, natural sounds, sound effects, and silence. Some, or even all of these elements can coexist in a sequence so that each one does its job. In The Doctor and the Devils, the gallows music, the main theme, begins its journey here when the two thieves observe others stealing a corpse in the cemetery.
Here, Jimmy. What do you see now, Jimmy? No, I can see nothing. Have you found him yet?
Here it is.
Hallelujah. Go to it, Mole. Quiet as death tonight.
Praise be the Lord.
On its second appearance, the theme, barely audible, sounds with a flute, as if someone is playing it.
I begged them. If they bottled all the stars in heaven, they'd piss it away in a night.
Ellie, is it keep going? Oh, your breath stinks of gin. Where the hell did you get the money to pay for that?
New lodgers, that's how. Rent in advance, that's how.
Hey, you poxy cow, what about us?
7 sovereigns, he said. 7 sovereigns.
Here it is dramatized when they see a possible victim. The dark, sinister character of the music is not appreciated, and its effect is scarce because of the low volume compared to the rest of the sounds.
Hospital orderlies fouling them broom, eh? God, how I love them days. Hey, do you remember the boys they brought in from the field with their arms and their legs shot away, huh? Holes in their stomachs the size of the moon. Them surgeons were kind, clever men, eh?
Wait, fella, wait.
Third appearance, exactly the same. New victim.
Have another drink, have another drink. Come on, get it down.
That's the stuff.
It's a grand man.
That'll do you good.
Come on, Granddaddy. Come on now.
Fourth appearance. Very interesting because it involves the protagonist, the anatomist, who pays to obtain corpses, and other thieves who are not murderers.
Dare you?
We have no choice.
Never, do you hear me? Never bring these cadavers to my house again.
But just have a look at him, sir. He's healthy, under 60, and flesh still on the bone.
Barely comfortable in his grave, sir, before we disturbed his sleep.
It's crawling with maggots. I need fresh subjects. Specimens that I can teach with.
So we've heard. Fresher than fresh. But who knows where they come from?
See my porter in the morning. Tell him I said to pay you.
God be praised. The Lord be with you in all your works.
Fifth appearance of maximum importance and interest because in the scene coexist no less than two musics, one in false diegesis, to which they dance, and the other the main theme.
God love me. When I was a girl, I could have gone on dancing forever.
Not tonight, hey, darling.
Oh,
Tonight.
I've no breath left in my body.
Fancy saying a thing like that.
Oh, all I want to do is just lay my head down and go to sleep. Love me. When I was a girl, I could have gone on dancing forever.
Not tonight, hey, darling. Tonight.
No breath left in my body.
Fancy saying a thing like that.
Oh, all I want to do is just lay my head down and go to sleep.
Sixth, very short. A quote when the killer observes possible new victims. Seventh, new involvement of the music with the doctor when he realizes that the corpses do not come from the cemetery. And finally, the execution.
Oh God, I can't see! Oh God, it's suffocate! I believe in God the Father Almighty!
The music could and should take over from the other sound elements, including the dialogue.
Oh God, I can't see! Oh God, it's suffocate! I believe in God the Father Almighty! Please take it off, I can't breathe!
However, once again, the music remains in the background, is hardly expressive, and does not work as a climax, but is nothing more than a repetition of the same. If the theme music had been given the prominence it deserved in the sound space of the movie itself would not have been so flat and listless. Bad sound mixes ruin the best intentions.